Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video, guys. Today is Thursday, but I told you guys I was gonna make the video for last week income video because we didn't get a chance to make it. I was in West Africa, and of course, the internet was acting the fool. The computer was acting the fool. So I decided to make this video today, and I'm looking back at the income that we made. I'm like, whoa, what happened? That's horrible. But with everything going on in the market, a lot of these companies were investing to cut the dividend per week, depending on what's going on. So of course, they cut the distributions is a little lower. Guys, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just a 52-year-old man that makes video about my portfolio and my portfolio alone. So do not take this as financial advice. If you do, you do at your very own risk, right? Because I'm taking the risk to invest in my future. My only thing I care about here is to encourage you guys to invest in your financial future and get to the next level. Okay, guys? Now, things are getting tricky because as I look at the income, I'm like, man, how am I going to live up with this stuff here? How? How am I going to live up with this little penny pinching here? You know what I'm saying? It is not going to do it. When it kind of expensive to have, I, it's like your boy gonna have to start selling stuff or going back to work or do what I gotta do. I don't know. But like I said, I was trying to wait for another 2 years to retire, and that didn't happen. Okay, I got forced into retirement because I told you guys, I said, man, if I get laid off or get fired or whatever, I'm not gonna work again, right? Because I was like, man, I'm hoping the market, in my mind now, like the market's gonna be consistent, we're gonna be fine. But with all the stuff that's happening right now, man, it's like, and people get laid off left and right. So it might be a problem me finding a job. So, but anyway, this is not about that. This is not what this video is about. This video about the money we made this week, right? And I'm gonna try to make it short as possible. Just kind of run through things. You see, I don't have to even have the calculator up. We're just gonna kind of run through things here and get it going. I did do a screenshot of the different stuff, right? Um, this is what we got in from our uh, portfolio here, right? Let me see. This stuff's sort of move up. It's sort of move up and down, but of course, let me make it smaller. And then this is what we got right here, right? So from the 17th to the 21st, those are the days. So in this number here, we got from Robinhood $116.82. Okay, $116.82 is what we got from a Robinhood. Some of the stuff is not coming up because I don't know what I did wrong. I did something wrong here because it should be able to roll up, but every time I do that, it just does that. Let me see if I can drop it down to 75 and make it a little smaller. No, it's not doing that. But this is what we got in the portfolio for the week. Okay, and yeah, this is Robinhood. Did I mix them up? All right. Yeah, so this is Robinhood. This is what we got: $116.82 into the portfolio. And I mean, it's not that it's not that bad. Like I said, with everything that's going on, is what we collected, uh, you know, from that portfolio. Now, this is. Let me see. I need to flip this back. This is our cash management portfolio. Um, as you can see, not much in there. We collected about $62.85. $62.85 is what we collected in this portfolio. So, I mean, I think I'm happy with this. This is a small portfolio. This is just 1 week, right? Last week we got 91. The week before that, I don't have that number. I only got the final number. But I don't think it's bad, right? Could have been worse. Okay. Now this is the portfolio, the big boy portfolio. As you can see, right? I'm out of margin, so I don't have no more margins on this portfolio. Margins is gone. We're back to just a regular grind. Made a lot of changes to this portfolio. Like I said, couldn't have happened at the best time for making all these changes. because I would have been in worse shape if I hadn't made all of these changes. And you can see here, right? We got 400 there, 700 there. We got another 75, 60, 76 sorry, 63, 87. So I mean, we got enough in here to get us close to 1500, right? Not as good as we did the previous week, but we got like 2200, and the week before that, I don't know what we got because of course I didn't have that number on this sheet. So I mean, I think we okay, right? We okay because this cash right here, I don't have to spend this money until probably I'll say December, January, probably January. I won't have to spend any money out of this portfolio to pay for anything until probably January. So I'm thinking we're in a good space, right? Um, because we have collected more income into the portfolio. So now these incomes that's coming in, there's nothing having to do with margin. This is actual income that I can pull out. So this is where we had from last week. Now this week we're gonna have income coming to the portfolio already. So when we do the income video on Saturday, it's probably gonna either be Saturday night or early. I'll drop the video early in the morning before I go to the airport if possible. But like I said, we would generate almost 1,500 from this portfolio, and like I said, I'm okay with that. Okay, guys. So the total amount that we have collected so far um, from the 17 is what is it? I need to move this up a little bit. No, where you go? Come on back. Don't run off, man. Let me run it off. $1,671.45. Okay, so this is what we're able to bring in so far into the portfolio for this week. Like I said, it's not bad, right? I mean, it can help. It can help pay some bills. But it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. But like I said, we had a bad week in the market, so that definitely affected the portfolio. Um, and I mean, overall, right now, we still got one more week this week, right? Overall, right now, we at $6,816.38. This is for this month so far. Okay, we still got one more week to go, and I don't think we're gonna get to $10,000. We might get to eight. I mean, we're closer to eight, right? So even if we do another 1,200 or 1,600, we'll be right there at 8,000 something for this month. But even if we're generating 8,000 a month, um, it still leave a gap in there that we have to take care of, right? Maybe another couple $1,000. So I'm definitely gonna have to make some changes to the portfolio, either add more income, add more money to bring in more income, right? Maybe another 50 grand. That should bring in another $1,000 or so. Depends what I put that money. Um, and see, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how we work it out to bring in more income because I definitely don't want to go back to work for anybody else. I do have other plans that I've told you guys about in the past, and none of that has changed, guys. So, um, I mean, this is the stuff I was trying to show you guys earlier, but none of those things have changed. So you can see we're still doing decent. Okay, guys. So this is what we got for the week. Okay, this is what we have for the week. As far as the income into the portfolio, I want to say thanks again for watching, sharing the content, liking the content to all our new subscribers. I appreciate you guys' patience for me being gone the past few days because I was traveling. Okay, and I'm traveling again. On Saturday. So I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. And I'm just relaxing, chilling over here, enjoying myself. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So have a blessed day and don't eat too much turkey. Okay, guys? Peace out.